back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing my makeup and I'm talking about my future. When I say future, for the most part I'm talking about college. I'm basically talking about what I want to do as far as college goes. So, getting straight to the point, I've basically for a while had the exact idea of what I want to do in my head, and that's how I'm hoping things play out. I mean, I'm the type of person who tries really hard to make plan A work, so I don't really have a backup plan like most people would. And I don't know, some people think that's not smart, don't put your eggs all in one basket. But I feel like as long as you're working hard enough, you'll basically do what you're trying to do. But I mean, there are factors outside of your control that could affect that, but God forbid any of that. The plan for me, since I've put it in place, has been graduate, undergraduate, then work. I plan on, my goal is to be a pediatric surgeon. So, of course, pre-med, go to medical school. They look crazy, hold on. Eyebrows look crazy for concealer. Pre-med, medical school, internship, residency, whatever. I mean, I wouldn't call it, I'm kind of narrow-minded when it comes to school. I got in my head where I want to be, what I want to do. So I just don't see myself doing anything other than the plan that's in my head. So, I mean, my plan, I want to go to Xavier University in Louisiana. I have a second choice. I only have two choices that I really want to go to. I have other places I'm applying to, of course. But I mean, Xavier University and Howard. Because one thing about me, it doesn't matter where I go, but it's going to be an HBCU. Like, if everything falls apart with Xavier and everything falls apart with Howard, I gotta go to a HBCU. I can't do a PWI. It's really not for me. I mean, at one point, Howard wasn't even an option for me in my head because I was so set on only having one way and making sure that one way stuck. But realistically, you gotta have more than one plan, because I realized, if I don't get into Xavier, I have no backup plan. So I had to go ahead and cope with other options. Like now, I was at the point when I first started looking at, well, not first, but when I first started seriously looking at college, only place on my radar was Xavier. In my head, I wouldn't be okay with going anywhere else. I'd take extreme measures before going anywhere else. Now in my head, it's like, okay, I could do Howard or I could do Xavier. Xavier is my first choice. But if I didn't get into Xavier and I got into Howard, that would be fine with me. I had to open myself up to other options. I had to make myself be okay with other options, just for the simple fact that it's not a guarantee just because it's your dream. And I don't know, when you're around a lot of optimistic people, it's nice to think, oh, it don't matter, you'll get in. But realistically, what if you don't? So making myself have other options was, I didn't like it. I still don't like the idea of having more than one plan, but I have to come to terms with doing whatever's necessary to get my education, get to where I want to be. And 4 years of school is the first step to that. And I'm not gonna say it doesn't matter where that's at, because it does, but if that has to be somewhere other than the one place I had my heart set on, it just has to be. Let me just say now, my eyebrows gonna look different because my natural eyebrows look different. So, shut up. Thanks. But I mean, personally, school was always the goal for me. My goal wasn't always Xavier. It was just school. I didn't know where I wanted to go. All I ever knew was that I wanted to go to a HBCU. And that turned more from a preference to a requirement for me when I got older, because if you know me, you know how I feel about race. You know how I feel about politics. You know how I feel about social standards. Well, not even if you know me, if you just pay enough attention to me, you'll get an idea pretty quick. I'm a very outspoken and opinionated person, and I would not do well. I feel like I wouldn't do well if not at a HBCU. Not out of a racist context, just out of environment, you know? That's where I would feel safe. That's where I would feel comfortable. And that's why I feel like I would get the best education for me. And I'm not talking all scientific education, because like I said, I'm gonna do pre-med, most likely biology, but there are things other than biology that I could do that I haven't read enough up on to determine. And then, you know, as long as I could do my 4 years at a place that I'm comfortable with and happy to be at, I'm fine. It's just the idea of being there that I always loved. That was all that ever really mattered to me, was going to school. I've been excited about school since 5th grade. But back when I first got excited about school, I just knew I was going to be at Juilliard. I'm a character. I really wanted to be. I always had set in my head since I was little that I was going to do performing arts. And I got older and I got realistic. I've only ever had 2 plans for my life. Since I was little, between when I was little and now, I only ever wanted to be an actress or a doctor. I mean, I don't have a backup plan if surgery falls through. Because I don't feel like I need a backup plan. Because I feel like I know I'm going to put the work in to be a doctor. And as long as I have the mindset that I can do it and that I'm gonna do it, nothing else should matter, even though there will be factors outside of my control that I hope don't lead to me. This is why you shouldn't do eyebrows first. That I hope doesn't lead to me not being able to be a doctor. I mean, I have said in my head, go to Xavier, I think I want to do Howard Med. It was between Howard and Stanford, but Stanford was really only an option because of location, because I like California weather. But just personally, that wouldn't work for me. Just knowing who I am, Howard is the better option for me. So basically my goal is 4 years at XU, 4 years at Howard, and then I go on to a medical program that I can rock with. Find some kids who love me, that I can help make better. That looks tricky. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm just checking my highlight. I don't know. I got a lot of faith in going to school and doing my best to practice medicine. I mean, I don't see another option for myself. If I had to see another option for myself, I could find one. Like, I have things I could fall back on. I just don't want to. And I don't feel like I should have to. Okay, so it's the next day. I put a new face. This a whole different set of makeup than y'all just saw me do, because my camera stopped recording. So I had to completely redo the video and ended up not liking the way it turned out at all. So I just kept that clip and I'm recording a new ending. I'm trying to record with my back camera for better quality. It's not working. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see y'all in the next video.
If you're looking for someone to change your life, I can be the one that could change your life. If you're looking for someone